Oh, Negan's just, he's an underrated high tier character, I feel. People just don't play with him a lot, and we don't see him a lot. A lot of stuff with this game, you won't see certain characters in tournaments. It's not the fault of the character. It's just people are playing with who they think is going to win. So if it's not, man, I want to see more Paul on the screen. I want to see more Paul in tournament. Is Paul not still an S tier character? But we don't see him in tournaments. That doesn't mean Paul sucks or he's hard or any of that other stuff. It's just the current meta. The current meta. These guys and current meta. 2D. At first, yeah, not too long ago, this guy was the Tekken meta. But yeah. There are lots of really strong, underrated characters in this game. And you just won't see them in tournaments. You won't see them in TWT like that. You say Jin? Jin is really strong. Jin is... I honestly think he's S tier. I think he's super S tier. And so is Delva Jin. They nerfed the crap out of Delva Jin. I think he's still ridiculously strong. Because his actual kit is so ridiculously good. It's like, how many nerfs do you give him before he's bad? That's kind of like Steve, isn't it? Steve is one of them characters, like he'll never be bad as long as his core remains the same. You said I'm sleeping on Kazuya? I'm not sleeping on Kazuya. I think this character is ridiculously good. Yeah, Kazuya? Because if you think of it this way, this character has some of the best punishment on the game. If someone has extremely good defense and reactions and they play with Kazuya, I don't even have an answer as to how you're supposed to beat him. I have no answer. What are you supposed to do? Brian Brian is a character that's I don't even think you need to ask that unless you just have no idea what like top level Tekken looks like. This character is I just shake my head how strong he is. Yeah, this character is you said is martial law underrated? He is underrated. I mean, look at it this way. Look how many characters are on the screen. Let me turn my mic, not my mic, but my camera off. Look at all these characters. Thing and Eddie are hidden by the t-shirt, but it's all good. Look at all these characters. And then the top level, we only see the same few characters every time. So it circles back to, no, the characters are not bad that we don't see. It's that these guys are playing with who they think is going to win. And that's that on that. Nina is good. Ganryu is good. Ganryu is really good. Yeah, it's some good. And it's some really good. Yeah, there's some really good characters. He's like, yeah, he's really slept on. But, yeah, Dragunov, duh, right? Yeah, all this to say Tekken does well to give everyone a player that fits their playstyle. Yeah. Yeah. So, don't let that crazy narrative become a fact for you that if you don't see the certain character, then they're bad. Lars is bad, we don't see him, he sucks, right? No. Who mains, look, see, you guys gonna make me start talking bad about people, and I don't want to do that. But I'm just saying this. If the strong players decided to pick up Lars, we would see more Lars. But right now, a lot of Lars players are either still learning Tekken fundamentals, they don't play as much,
sir, how you been?
You know, or they're focused on other things while they're playing. So that's like the tale of a lot of Lars players. Yo, Devilish. We're doing good. We're doing great. We just talking. We just talking. Reason we don't see King is because King players are not traveling. Exactly. A lot of people are not traveling for the game right now. So it's, again, the characters aren't bad. The players just aren't there, or, you know, the people who are winning are playing with who they want to play with. You said they're too busy watching anime. Yeah, that's crazy, because you gotta ask yourself this, chat. We got Lucky Chloe. Look, Kaiser. Let's name him Kaiser. What was that? Top 8 at CEO last year. Top 8. Beat Farzeen from Pakistan pretty handily. Beat K-Wiz. And I think at his last big event, he beat Sephi Black like he stole something. No offense to Sephi Black. Sephi Black is a godlike player from Germany. He's godlike. Best Miguel player on the planet. But Lucky Chloe ran clean over. And this character is considered low tier. But it's like, you know, that stuff doesn't matter in the first or two. So I'm just telling you guys, just play with who you like. That circles back to this, Raccoon. Play with who you like. If you're picking up this game and you have an eye on Shaheen, then you learn Tekken by playing with Shaheen. You learn Tekken through Shaheen. Doesn't matter what character you actually like. If you like the Bears, learn Tekken through the Bears. You can always pick someone else later. Yeah, it's not that hard to do that. It's gonna be much harder if you who's easy to use? Yeah, who's easy to use? Yeah, these two are easy. This guy's easy. But you don't like them at all. You're probably gonna be done playing the game in 2 weeks. Probably less than that. For sure, Shadow. Chin Shadow, yeah. This will be a good YouTube video. Play with who you like. Not who's easy. Play with who you like. Make the game, like the learning process, much more fun. Facts, Danish. Facts. Lydia is easy. She just has some stance transition stuff that some people might find a little hard to keep up with. Some people might find that a little difficult to keep up with, but which is the most difficult character to learn? I actually don't know. It has to be between like Lei, Yoshi, and who else has a lot of crazy stances and stuff that's hard to keep up with? I know we were just talking about Lydia, but I don't know. Steve is hard if you're trying to optimize him. That's the Shiro. All those little pickups with the machine guns. Yeah, that stuff is real hard. But yeah, I think Lei, because he has so many stances and transitions, you have to keep up with all that stuff. Shout outs to Lucha Han. He's still in here. Nina? Nah, I don't think she's that difficult. Like the characters with a bunch of moves just because they have like chain grabs, like King and Nina, they're not that hard to pick up and play and master. But I genuinely think like Yoshi and Lei are like the two most difficult characters because you have to keep up with so many different stances. You might go into a stance you didn't even try to go into, and you might lose because of that. But now Lee isn't. Lee used to be difficult, but he's easier now. He's a lot easier. You'll hear people like Fighting GM. He'll say it. He'll tell you himself. Yeah, if you watch one of his streams, he will tell you Lee is easier now. This is the easiest Lee has ever been. Probably since Tekken Tekken 5, I would say, because Lee was pretty easy on that game too. But in this game, after so many buffs, they did make the character like much easier. So who's that? Darth Alster? Yo, thank you for the Prime sub, bro. Thank you and welcome.